Good evening. A 52-year-old man from Cold Lake First Nations is dead after an incident involving RCMP. Now, it happened yesterday afternoon. Clayton Brown was in Cold Lake First Nations today and has the latest.
RCMP were at the victim's residence executing an arrest warrant Thursday afternoon around 4:30. That's when RCMP say a confrontation ensued between the 52-year-old and officers, leading to the victim being shot by an RCMP member. The man was taken to Cold Lake Hospital where he was pronounced dead. ACERT, the Alberta Serious Incident Response Team, was called in to investigate the incident. Cold Lake First Nations Chief and Council declined an on-camera interview, but did release a short statement saying, quote, "We would like to express our sincere condolences to the family in light of the recent fatality on our nation." They continued by saying, "We will provide more information to our members as the facts and investigation are underway in the fatal shooting of a member from our nation," end quote. One resident did say the shooting has deeply affected the community.
This incident is very sad for the community members and for the RCMP family as well. We are very empathetic with the officer and what he has to go through. At the same time, we as a community are grieving the loss of one of our members.
The victim's name has not been released. Reporting from Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Meanwhile, the Alberta Serious Incident Response Team spoke with the media late this afternoon.
Upon RCMP entrance into the residence, there was a confrontation with a 52-year-old male who was identified as the subject of the officer's warrants. During the confrontation with the male, one RCMP officer fired his service weapon, striking the male. The man was taken by EMS to hospital where he was pronounced dead upon arrival. ACERT investigators have recovered a knife from the scene of the incident. Multiple RCMP officers were on scene at the time of the shooting, and there were both plainclothes and uniformed RCMP officers at the scene.
Now, this is the fourth shooting with RCMP in Alberta in the past few weeks. ACERT is also investigating 2 other deaths and a non-fatal shooting. Well, some big news coming out of Lakeland College this afternoon. The president and CEO, Glenn Charlesworth, will be retiring. Now, Charlesworth has been a big factor at the school. He spent the last 7 years as president and CEO and has been with the college for 32 years.
It's the conclusion of our 100 years. And perhaps it's symbolic that there's a new president coming in at just that time.
Well, this is really a bittersweet day for Lakeland College and the board. He set the bar very high, and Lakeland College has really benefited. It has benefited in a number of ways. We are on a solid financial footing. We have a great faculty, and we have great programming.
Now, another of Charlesworth's accomplishments has been helping with student enrollment management and retention. One of his initiatives to attract students is keeping the institution up to date.
Putting the students first and asking the students, how can you meet their needs? It's important, and it will continue to be important for the college, to have modern facilities, modern equipment for the students to work on, because students can go anywhere, and we have to keep up.
The board will be meeting next month to find a new president. 7 families in the border city now have a new start thanks to Habitat for Humanity. It's been 10 months since ground was broken at the Forester Place townhouses, and now the only thing left to do is move in. Bart Patiesic reports.
One by one, families lined up as they received keys to their new homes. It's been a long journey for everyone, including mother of 2, Tara Becker.
It's been different for all of us. I've known since January, so that's like almost 9 months. So that's a long time to know that you're moving.
Now that the work is done, Becker and her 2 girls get to officially unlock their doors. She says it's a big change from where she first began.
I mean, I was paying as much as a mortgage anyway, but just in a difficult situation, so this will be much better for us.
All of the families involved put in their own sweat equity into the build, in addition to the volunteers from around the community.
I have heard each and every one of them say how seeing Lloydminster come forward to help build these homes, to give them a home, has made them want to give back.
And now that the project is done, Habitat for Humanity officials are already looking towards the future.
We hope to be building in 2014. Our plan is to build annually. Land is going to be a bit of an issue, but we're sure hoping that we can stick to our plan.
In the meantime, Becker's just happy to finally call Forester Place home.
It is very exciting. It's been a long time coming, and we're just really excited to be getting into our new home.
Bart Pediasic, Newcap News.